welcome back to my channel, and hey, what's up if you're new here? It's almost the new year, you guys, and I thought it'd be the perfect time to do a little decluttering. I was thinking of calling this a closet purge, but I don't know how in depth we're gonna go. I really wanted to just clean up some spaces in my home, starting with my closet, but also tackling areas like my bathroom, specifically targeting my skincare products and also my hair care products, because those are the things that have just added up over time, and I feel like I've been hanging on to a lot of things that I either don't use or I just don't like. Maybe you are in need of some inspiration. Come along with me. I have a little Diet Coke. Well, it's not little, it's actually a lot. We're gonna get into this closet. I already got this going. This is for my donations. So I already have in mind a few things that I'm going to pull out and donate. I've been thinking about my wardrobe in general, the things I like to wear, the things I'm reaching for, and I've really tried to narrow it down in my head, the things that I've been hanging on to mainly because I like the idea of them or I think that I'll wear them in the future. Those are the items that need to go because I'm constantly pushing them aside, trying to make room for them, keep room for them, and they just sit there. What I've also done is over the past couple weeks, I've worn clothes and then I washed them. And then before putting them back into my closet, I decided, did I really like wearing this? Will I wear it again? If so, I left it in a pile. And then if not, I just put it into my donation. Going into the new year, I'm really wanting to just let go and start fresh. Let's get into this closet. I'll probably show you a little bit of what we're working with. And my hope is to just make some progress in here before moving on to areas like my skincare and whatnot. So here we go. So these are a few items I'm thinking of right off the bat. I've had this one for a while. Love it, but I think it's time for it to go to a new home. It is this shorter blazer. Same with this one. Super great brand, Calvin Klein. Really nice, really great condition. But again, it's that shorter, more standard classic style along with this one as well. So in comparison, this is the kind of blazer I'm interested in holding on to. Longer, a little more oversized. I like the color of this compared to more of this standard look. I love this one. I love how unique it is, but it's a size 2. I don't even wear a size 2 anymore. So I think when I have put it on, it's just a little too snug. I can't really layer it very well anymore. And yeah, it's just not something I'm reaching for. So this one is going to find a new home too. When I was looking at my blazers, I also noticed this piece. I love the idea of this. I like it more so for springtime. So in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should wait until springtime. But the times I've worn this, I feel like it just doesn't flatter me. Again, just doesn't really fit me how I want it to. And I think the material is just a little too stiff. So this is another item I'm going to pass up. Or another area or another category is my robes. I think I got this from Goodwill, when I was in college. It is warm. I like it, but it's short. I'm gonna hold on to that, but this is my go-to robe. It's long, fuzzy, warm. I'm for sure gonna hold on to that longer one. I also have this habit of buying, especially pants or bottoms. If I find a style that I really like, I'll end up purchasing it in so many different shades. Like these cargo pants from Old Navy. I loved them for a season, I feel like. I also have them in green, and that's the pair I reach for most often. This burnt orange style or burnt orange color, and this off-white. I like having them, but honestly, they're not that flattering anymore, and I'm just not wearing them. Also, camo pants, cute. I think I have a camo dress that I would wear every now and then if I'm trying to go for that, but these just don't suit me. I also noticed these are just a little worn, and I just don't reach for them. I have these brown super skinny. They're like a legging and they're extra high rise, skinny, and they're in a size small. I don't even wear size small. I never really have. I've been more of like a medium. So there was a time in my life when where I was purchasing like the smallest size that I could fit into. Over the years, I've noticed I have a lot of pieces in my closet that I really like, but I invested in them when I was not in a clear state of mind. But, anyways, not a wise decision purchasing these. Really great. I love the color. The brown color is great. I'm going to part with these. And like I said, these other ones that I'm going to hold on to the green pair, I think, because although I do like, again, I like the idea of these, but they're just not suiting me right now. So I'm gonna look at either donating or selling, I think, 3 of these items. All right, black dress pant trousers, anyone? These are from, and I think before I started teaching, I probably had these when I was in my undergrad program, so that would be 10 years. So that's what I'm talking about. I have these dress pants. I'm like, oh, if I need to like really dress up, the way I dress up these days is just different. And I also have a pair of black dress pants that are a different material. They're so much more comfortable and they're just what I reach for these days. So if you're like me, any girlies out there who've held on to their like interview clothes from college, it's time. It's time to let go. Okay, so it is winter time, so I'm trying to be a little extra thoughtful because knowing myself, I'm going to scrap all of these like summer tank tops, and then come summertime, I'm like, oh, I need to buy a whole bunch more because I got rid of all of them. That's just not the case. Over the past, I think 2 summers, I've really switched over to like athleisure. I'm wearing like active tanks. I might wear like a sports bra with large, like an oversized shirt. Like, I'm wearing a lot of athletic athleisure. I'm really into wearing skirts. And like I said, last season and like even the summer before that, I've really transitioned into more of the athletic wear. So pieces like this haven't served me and they continue and they just won't. Again, I checked sizes and I know for a fact these 2 tops, I got them a while ago from Gap. They're really great basics, like perfect for what I could wear to work, but they are just not my size. These are size small. I can wear a small, but it's not a comfortable size for me. So these are just not, they're not practical for my wardrobe. This is a shirt, tank top I've had forever, and it's kind of like a crop top almost. The back is open, like it's see through like this. So I'd have to layer, and I've always worn it layered. I have something over it. And then these other pieces, they were just clearance items, I think, at Target or Old Navy. This one is a cute blouse, but it's just not practical. I didn't wear it. These 2, I love the idea. I like the color, the basic, the neutral tones, but they are both a size small. They're not comfortable in that they don't fit me. They're not the right size. And like I said, I purchased them at a time where I just wanted to be in the smallest size possible. So this is another handful of items that will either be donated or I'm going to try and sell. Here is my jeans situation. These 2, I got these last season. I really like them. So a handful of these I'm just honestly going to hold on to until springtime, summer. I just need to really decide like, okay, where are they? These. Maybe I've just made my decision. I love the wash. I loved how they fit when I wore them, but is anyone wearing skinny jeans anymore? I don't know. I don't think I am. And they're like the super high rise and they just don't fit me comfortably anymore. Let's see if we can just get a better look at them. So I know there's a handful in here I can just say goodbye to. I really just want to be reaching and have the ones available that I actually wear, which is honestly probably 2 pairs that I'm wearing on a regular like rotation. Yep. So Rockstar super skinny, extra high rise. Loved them for a season. I just don't think. Yeah, and even I'm like, I should just make sure I try everything on, but I have, like I said, and I just tell myself like, oh, you know, one of these days I'm going to get my body back from blah, blah, blah. I think these are going to go. Skinny jeans. I think I might still have one other pair, but these in particular, I'm just not reaching for. I love my flare jeans. I like any of my straight, like my OG straight. These are a size 6, which is more my size, but they're not tall. I'm gonna just try them on right now. And I think the biggest thing for jeans for me is the length. So even if I have like a straight leg, I don't want my ankles necessarily showing too much. Okay. I have them on, but I can't button them right now. So I feel like I can get rid of these. There is a little bit of distressing going on. Not too much, but like, again, as a teacher, I'm trying to stray away from anything too like casual. Don't get me wrong, I do dress casually at work. I'm allowed to, but when it comes to like tears in my jeans, I have a few pairs that I wear like on weekends or in the summer, but going to work every day, I don't reach for those. Fit and flares, love. Those are good. This is another example of, so these are a high rise, but these are slouchy. They're not in tall. Again, they're that button fly style. Yeah, I really like these. They're just they're not fitting how I would want. And I'm noticing, you guys, these washes are not the same, but they're similar. And I'm just really cracking down on new purchases for the upcoming year. Maybe I'll make a whole separate video about that, but anything that comes into this closet has to go through a thorough inspection, and I'm not purchasing unless it meets certain criteria. Another one, skinny jeans. These are gonna go. Yeah, universal thread. They're long, they're a great length. I have not worn them, and I don't think I'm going to. It's just not the style for me anymore. I'm into flare. I like wide leg and straight leg, and I really think that's just the trend right now. But more so than that, I feel like it's what I've been most comfortable wearing. These are gonna go too. Look at these. Very cute, but they have that distressing. They are that high rise, which I do like. They're an OG straight, but they're not tall. So these are another pair that I probably liked wearing in the summertime, but my ankles show if I wear them in the winter, and they're just not super functional. And if you didn't know, also I live in Minnesota, so it's cold. And in case I forgot to mention it, we are actually in the middle of a blizzard right now. We're supposed to get 4 to 8 inches in my area. These are a pair I'm holding on to. These are going to be forever. I think not forever, but for now, spring, summer jeans. I remember I bought them sized up a little bit. They're already stretchy. If you've never heard of this brand, Risen jeans, they are a new love of mine. And I would wear these all year round, except they do have that distressing. And at the bottom here, I might actually wear them. I'd probably wear them to work in the springtime. But as far as like winter right now, they're not a pair that I reach for, but they are one I'm going to hang on to. I think you guys get the gist of what I'm looking for in my jeans. I've already given up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. Way to go, me. I just have a few more to go through, and then I'm going to tackle this other section of long sleeves, jackets, maybe do a little reorganization, and then perhaps I'll show you the finished product. I'll check back in a little bit when I'm on to the final steps. And I'm thinking when I go to declutter my skincare, hair care, I'm not going to include it in this video. You're going to have to let me know if you're liking this video. Tell me if you want me to create, or if you would like me to document decluttering my skincare, hair care, bathroom products. I'll do that in a separate video because I think this one's taking a little bit longer than I expected. had so many like organizational systems going on here that are no longer making sense. I'm glad I just took the time to sit in here. So as far as progress goes, I think I'm done with the like decluttering phase, and I really want to just reorganize a little bit now, but I don't think I'm going to include that. I didn't want this to be like a closet tour or whatever. I just wanted it to be a little motivation for you to maybe declutter or like purge a space that you've maybe been staring at and has been driving you crazy, like this space has for me. So, in a little bit here, I'll either close out the video or just show you what else I've gotten up to. All right, guys, progress. So, almost three trash bags of things to drop off for donations. I have some more work to do. I just want like a clean slate, just donate. And then, like I think I already said, from here on out, I'm just going to be particular about what else I choose to buy and bring into my closet. I think it makes perfect sense as to why I have this urge to purge. It's the new year. I really think I do thrive from a fresh start. Looking ahead to a new year, it really does motivate me. I'm excited for 2026. It's just right around the corner. I have spent a lot of time reflecting, and just for today, as I go through my closet and I hold these pieces of clothing, I'm just reminded of how easy it is to allow material items to become an idol, to become something that we obsess over or that we just care so much about in order to grow and move on. I really do need to let go of a lot of things, material items for sure. Cleaning out this closet reminded me of how easy or hard it can be to let things go. That's when God steps in. That's when I realize I need him, because it's a strength that I don't always have. It goes beyond my own understanding, be able to let go of those things and to really work on that. Lots of reflection today going on as I declutter this space, but I thought it was worth sharing because maybe some of you can relate to that. And I'm just wishing the best for you all. I'm praying your new year is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really does support me. I'm going to continue uploading videos. I've made so many over the years, and I just feel like it's a passion of mine. It's been really fun. I've been able to, I feel like, unlock a different creative side of myself that I haven't before. I feel like this is a space where I can be myself and share authentically what I enjoy and what life is looking like for me. So I'm just going to continue to upload, and if you want to come along with me and support that, you can subscribe, like this video. All right, thanks so much for watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one.